Hey guys, it's Candice with Toofab, and I'm here with Courtney Robertson, Bachelor alum and author. Thank you so much for coming, Courtney.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So, Bachelor season 19, Chris Soules. Want to know, what do you think of him as a bachelor?
I think he's great. I think he has like so much personality and like way more than I expected. And he's really cute, and I think he's handling himself really well.
People have said that maybe he kisses the girls a little bit too much. Do you think that's true? What's your take on the whole situation?
You know, I think Ben almost kissed every girl on my season, so I don't know. I mean, it's like he's like just kind of owning it. Like, well, if it feels right, and I think that's a good way to check if there's chemistry. But there's a lot of kissing. I kind of feel bad for whoever he picked who's watching at home, because I mean, that's got to be tough.
Yeah, for sure. So, who do you think he's gonna pick? I know it's kind of hard to tell right now, but
yeah. Well, I know. I thought for sure Kelsey was in the top. And then after this week, I was like, oh, well, there she goes. But I think Becca is really cute. Caitlin, I love. She's my personal favorite. She's so much personality. And I think Whitney, I can check, like he's checking her out a lot. Like if you really watch, like he's always like giving her eyes. Like when he came back from the group date, after he took Britt away for an hour, you can see him like clearly look at her, kind of like, I'm sorry, you know? So
it can go so many different ways,
yeah,
for sure. So you mentioned Kelsey before. She was kind of painted as a villain this season, which is something you're a little familiar with. Do you think the girls are maybe too hard on her?
You know, they all kind of ganged up on her for sure, but I think I don't know, I mean, I definitely think she was a villain. I did feel kind of bad for her. I'm like wondering if there's something that we're missing, but she just rubbed people the wrong way, even including myself. And I've been there, and I'm like trying to, you know, watch with like an open mind, so I did feel kind of bad for her.
Yeah, do feel bad for her.
It wasn't, I mean, she had like this story, and I thought, oh my gosh, she's gonna go to the end, and maybe she'll be the next Bachelorette, and just wasn't good.
Yeah, I actually heard, speaking of it not being good, getting even worse, I heard that she had to delete her Twitter briefly because she was getting a lot of backlash from fans. Was that something that you had to deal with? Like people threatening you or just being annoying?
Yeah, exactly. Well, on my season, that was before we weren't allowed to have any social media, like till after the show was done, which I'm like, I wish I could have had Twitter, because I could have taken to Twitter and been like, hey, look, like, it's not that bad, like, this is what you missed. But I definitely had like some threats, and it's just so much hate, and I think everybody deals with that, like when you put yourself in the public eye, but that's smart of her. For me, I dealt with it like by not reading stuff and just blocking mean people, but when it's so much, it could really, really tear you down.
For sure, yeah. For sure. So out of all the girls, who do you think is gonna make the next Bachelorette?
You know, I don't know. I think Caitlin, because she's got the best personality. She's so entertaining. Britt is so pretty, and it looks like she's probably not gonna make it to the end after the previews from next week, and I think there would be like guys just lining up around the block. So I think one of those two would be good, or potentially someone from another season, like, you know, Michelle Money. I think Michelle Money would make a great...
Love Michelle Money.
I love Michelle Money, and she's got this great personality, and you know, she just went through a breakup with Cody, who she was on Bachelor Paradise with, so I think that would be nice to kind of mix it up.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us, Courtney, and guys, make sure you pick up a copy of her book, I Didn't Come Here to Make Friends.
Thank you.
Thank you.